Hi folks, this is going to be a bit of a longer form video about what I've done with my Pink Triangle D/A converter and the streamer design that I've built in order to give me the best possible sound quality. Now, first of all, in order to give really good quality sound from this, I wanted to make use of Pink Triangle's innovative clock lock situation. So what we have here is, starting at the Pink Triangle D/A converter, I've got a card here which is generating a clock signal here, which both feeds the internals of the D/A converter, the filter module and the D/A converter. But not only that, it also feeds out here via an optical fibre, and that in turn pops into the back of the streamer. That gives the streamer its clock. Now the really important thing with that is it means that you don't need to worry about how good the quality of the clock signal is in the streamer itself, because actually all of the important clocking is all done within the D/A converter. The only thing that that signal's used for is to guarantee that the streamer stays in sync with the D/A converter. So that means that the streamer itself actually can make use of other technologies, and in this case I'm actually using one of these, a Raspberry Pi 4, to provide the audio interface, to provide the fantastic user interface, all of those features that you would really struggle to get with a dedicated streamer of its own right. After that, of course, the signal then comes back out to the streamer, routes back into the D/A converter, and then basically all of the clever work is done in here, and of course we've spoken about that before. But the thing that makes all of this possible is this board that I've spent quite a bit of time developing. And in fact, the guts of this board, the most important thing, is this chip. It's a WM8804, originally developed by Cirrus Logic, but now available from a number of manufacturers. And what this allows me to do is that chip allows me to create an interface between the Raspberry Pi and this header here that allows me to digitally transfer signals into a buffer within that chip. Once the signals are in the buffer in that chip, the chip does a bit of handling of data signals and creating it into the correct SPDIF format, and then takes the clock input signal that comes from the Da Capo D/A converter via either BNC or optical, both are available in this particular version. It then locks that signal using this circuitry here, feeds that signal into the WM8804 converter chip, and uses that to then guarantee that the output signal that is clocked from that chip isn't clocked from the noisy clock or the horrifically poorly timed digital audio signals from the Raspberry Pi. It's effectively got its own clean clock signal, and that allows me to transfer the data straight back via the output connector, either there or the optical fibre again, right the way back into the Pink Triangle D/A converter, clock locking at an extremely high accuracy, very low jitter clock that's built into this card. And that gives me very much the best of both worlds. I can get all of the power and the benefits of using a standard user interface, using a Raspberry Pi to develop that, and at the same time get all of the audio quality from dedicated audio circuitry, dedicated digital circuitry, and Pink Triangle's highly innovative clock lock capability. Not only that, this actually is capable of running with quite a lot of different transports and quite a lot of different D/A converters. Obviously it's designed specifically for use with the Pink Triangle Da Capo, but with a very small modification on this board, just an adjustment of some of these jumpers and in one case a daughter board here, you can actually lock this streamer to other D/A converters, including the DPA Enlightenment, or there's a Cambridge Audio ISO Magic D/A converter, both of which are clock lockable to this particular device. So it gives me huge flexibility to do this. Not only that, I've also been working quite a bit behind the scenes on sort of turning this from a hobby into a business. And as well as selling quite a few of these bits and pieces on eBay, I've now actually sold quite a lot of these cards of various different flavours for various different uses. But I'm now starting to sell the power supply modifications and also the streamer itself on my own website. Now, I'll put the link to the website in the comments here, but please bear in mind I'm an electronics engineer, not a web designer, so you might have to be a little patient with the design of the website. But it works, it's functional, and hopefully that will give some other people the benefit of getting some of the fantastic audio quality and really using these Da Capo D/A converters to the maximum that they're possibly capable of doing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing whether this is of interest to you. Thank you.